So we have our annual George Washington birthday celebration. It's held here at Ferry Farm on President's Day. It'll be Monday, February 19th, this coming Monday, from 10 o'clock to 3 p.m. Tickets are on sale on our website if you want to purchase ahead of time to make sure you reserve a spot at kenmore.org on our events tab. But you can also just drive up and purchase tickets on site. We will be here waiting for you, ready for you to come in and celebrate George's birthday. And what better place to do it than Ferry Farm, his boyhood home where he grew up here on the banks of the Rappahannock River, right across from the city of Fredericksburg. We are currently in the hall here at the house, at the Washington House. This is a reconstructed building, which is super amazing and family friendly actually, because as it's a replica, nothing is an antique. Even the pieces of ceramics on the table, everything is reproductions. That means you can not only walk in and sit down on the chairs, but you can touch things. So that makes it super family friendly. If you have younger kids, it is a perfect opportunity to introduce them to history, not worrying about them breaking anything antique, touching anything, crossing any barriers. We don't have any of that here at Ferry Farm. We are completely interactive. And at the birthday, you're welcome to come, line up, and get a walkthrough tour of the Washington House here. So it's an abbreviated tour, so you're not spending a whole hour in the house, which is also good for when you have really small children. It makes it much friendlier to those little ones, because you just get to walk through, get a little bit of background information, get some context, and introduce them to the history of George Washington and the Washington family here at Ferry Farm. So it's a great opportunity. Definitely come in. You'll get a taste of what we have to offer here at Ferry Farm. It's only $5 for adults, and students 17 and under are free, so it's a great opportunity just to come out, have a good time with the family, enjoy yourself, and introduce your family to some history here in Fredericksburg. So it's a great opportunity to just walk around, get a taste, and if you want to come back for a full tour, we are open March through December for those full tours. So we have tons of games and activities. Colonial games will be set up in our big field here at Ferry Farm. One of my personal favorite games is stick and hoop. We get to roll the hoop along with your wooden stick. You can race your friends, your family, or just see how fast you can go. We also have the game of graces, which is said to have kind of been a testament to how graceful you are. Can you throw the hoop back and forth between you and your partner without dropping it? That's a really fun one. And then we also have our fun handheld games, which are super challenging. Ball and cup, one of my absolute favorites. You can try to get the ball into the cup that's on a string without touching it with your hands, and then the all-time favorite, Jacob's Ladder too. That's always fun. Once you get the hang of it, it's a really good time. He grew up here right across from Fredericksburg at Ferry Farm. George Washington is probably one of the most well-known and recognizable names in American history, and a lot of people want to know about his childhood, and unfortunately there's not a lot known about his childhood, documentary evidence-wise. But we do have some legends that we like to talk about, some myths and legends, as we say. The cherry tree myth, George throwing the coin across the Rappahannock River, which you'll also get to kind of pay tribute to with our stone throwing challenge. You'll get to attempt to throw a stone across the Rappahannock like George did. But the fun thing is that we have been doing archaeology here for over 20 years, and we've learned so much about George, his childhood, and the Washington family because of that. So you can kind of get a sense of how the Washington family was living when George was a young child, into his young adulthood, into his adolescence at Ferry Farm through the archaeological work that we've done here.